So, as you know, Donald Trump was just declared the winner in the New Hampshire primary, but, you know, neocon Nikki, she can't get over herself. Let's listen to what she has to say, still pretending like this is a race and still just wasting everyone's time and money. Here's Nikki Haley, not live because we slightly missed it, but here are her remarks after losing in New Hampshire. So let's see what she has to say. No, you're not. You're not a great American.
What a great night. God is so good all the time. Thank you, New Hampshire, for the love, the kindness, the support, and a great night here tonight. Thank you so much.
You're losing. You're losing.
I want to first say thank you to my husband, who I know is watching right now. I love you. We're excited to have you. Thank you. I want to thank my kids who are here, Rena and Naylan and Josh, who have really kind of stepped up and just given me the support I need. You know, you really pull on your family when something like this happens, and I am incredibly blessed by their support. I have my parents at home, and I will always say that the way they raised me, to know that we lived in the best country in the world, but to also know that the best way you appreciate your blessings is to give back. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you so much.
Yeah, give back to Boeing.
To my siblings, to my in-laws, to everybody back at home, to Vicky for helping me take care of Mom and Dad. Thank you for that. You know, I will tell you, it feels like it's been a lifetime, but it has been almost a year that we've been campaigning in New Hampshire, touching every hand, answering every question, being the last person to leave. And we had the most amazing thing happen is the second that we got the endorsement from Governor Chris Sununu.
A liberal Republican endorses another liberal Republican. I'm so surprised.
I mean, a true governor that doesn't stand behind a podium. He shows up at a diner. He shows up at the brewery. He loves the people of New Hampshire. He has been with me every single day at every single event. Chris, I couldn't have done it without you.
But you sent your husband to the Middle East. That's hilarious.
And I want to thank someone who was with me on day one. He's a patriot. He's a hardcore conservative. And he is my friend, General Don Bolduc. And Sharon, thank you so much. I want to congratulate Donald Trump on his victory tonight. He earned it. And I want to acknowledge that.
Okay, well, at least this time she's acknowledging that she lost, okay? Because the last time she was acting like, guys, we won the race and he didn't win.
Now, you've all heard the chatter among the political class. They're falling all over themselves, saying this race is over.
It is. You smile just like Hillary Clinton, by the way.
Well, I have news for all of them. New Hampshire is first in the nation. It is not the last in the nation.
It's also your best state, you fool. Oh, my God.
This race is far from over. There are dozens of states left to go.
Wasting people's time, wasting people's money.
And the next one is my sweet state of South Carolina.
Which you're going to lose. Oh my God.
At one point in this campaign, there were 14 of us running, and we were at 2% in the polls. Well, I'm a fighter. And I'm scrappy. And now we're the last one
with your high
standing
heels
next to Donald Trump. And today we got close to half of the vote. We still have a ways to go, but we keep moving
Because
up.
Democrats voted for you, fool.
For a lot of people, politics is way too personal. It's not personal for me.
Yeah, it's only about money for you.
I voted for Trump twice. I was proud to serve America in his cabinet. I agree with many of his policies. I decided to run because I'm worried about the future of our country and because it's time to put the negativity and chaos behind us.
Yeah, it's time to stop being mean, okay? Stop the divisive politics and just return to 2003 when both parties shilled for the corporations and no one questioned it. Okay, Nikki.
We have an economy that's crushing middle-class Americans. We have a border that is totally open and dangerous, creating a disaster in our country.
Unbelievable!
We have schools that are failing too many
What
of
a
our
simp.
children, and we have a world on fire with a war in Europe and the Middle East and a huge and
That
growing
you wanna
threat
go
from
fight.
China. And then you look at
So
Washington,
annoying.
D.C. We have a Congress that fights about everything and accomplishes nothing.
Oh, like you. Oh, you would fit in right in. She fits right in, Chad.
And we have Joe Biden in the White House making one bad decision after another. When he's making any decisions at all. Our country's in a real mess.
The one state where she has actual supporters. Wow.
And the question is, who's going to fix it? With Donald Trump.
I know everyone compares her to Hillary Clinton because she's an annoying girl boss, whatever, but I think that comparison actually goes very deep. Pay very close attention to Nikki Haley's body language and sort of the way she talks and all of that. It actually reminds me a lot of the way Hillary spoke in 2016. And if you haven't, watched that for a while, I'd encourage you, maybe go back and compare the two. And Nikki Haley did say Hillary Clinton is the reason she entered politics. She was her political inspiration to get involved. So it shouldn't be surprising that that's who she models herself off of. But it's not just they're both corrupt women in politics type of thing. No, her mannerisms are very similar. The cadence. This woman likely watched a bunch of Hillary Clinton speeches and is basing the approach off of that. It literally.
Republicans have lost almost every competitive election. We lost the Senate.
Hillary is her hero.
House. We lost the White House. We lost in 2018. We lost in 2020. And we lost in 2022. The worst kept secret in politics is how badly the Democrats want to run against Donald Trump.
Trump's a loser! He's a loser!
That's why they're
know
voting for
Trump
you
is
tonight,
the
right?
only Republican in the country who Joe Biden can defeat. You can't fix the mess if you don't win an election.
We want to win!
A Trump nomination is a Biden win and a Kamala Harris presidency.
Dump Trump!
No, you know why? Because if you were the nominee, hypothetically, we wouldn't vote for you. I and millions of other conservatives would sit home because we find you revolting, we find you disgusting. And you know what? If you want Democrats, if you want the corporate donors and all those people to carry you to victory, fine. But you're not getting the support of conservatives. And good luck trying to win an election like that, okay? Because we're tired of it, all right? You think people like me want to vote for a candidate who wants to send a kid like me to die in a foreign war just because there's an R next to her name? No, you can go F yourself. Seriously. Get out of here.
I defeat Biden handily. With Donald Trump, you have one bout of chaos after another. This court case, that controversy, this tweet, that senior moment. You can't fix Joe Biden's chaos with Republican chaos. The other day, Donald Trump accused me of not providing security at the Capitol on January 6th. Now, I've long called for mental competency tests for politicians over the age of 75.
Hey, remember when you claimed you never said to raise the Social Security age when you literally said that? Or you claimed that you never talked about verifying ID on social media when you literally said that? I don't think it's an issue of, you know, your brain is not there. I think it's an issue of you just lie. But yeah, seriously, be quiet. Coming from you, really?
Trump claims he'd do
What a
better
character.
than me in one of those tests. Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. But if he thinks that, then he should have no problem standing on a debate stage with me.
How many Democrats do you think are in this stage, in this room?
Most Americans do not want a rematch between Biden and Trump. The first party to retire its 80-year-old candidate
wait,
is
chat.
going to
Trump
be the
is live,
party
apparently?
that wins this election.
Oh yeah, here he is. Okay, we're transitioning. Nikki Haley
I
can
think
shut
this-
up. I don't care. All right, ladies and gentlemen,